You wake up and reach for your phone. You scroll before your feet even touch the floor. You tell yourself it is just a quick check. 20 minutes disappear before you stand up. You sit down at your desk to focus. Your hand drifts back to the same glowing screen. You blame your willpower for failing you again. The willpower was never really the problem here. Something quieter has been shaping you in the background. Your brain has been in training, and you never signed up for the program. Most people think becoming an heir looks dramatic. Other people think becoming a millionaire looks dramatic. This belief is comforting because it feels controllable, but it is also completely wrong. Focus is not a personality trait. It is a skill your brain learns through daily repetition. Every single day your brain is learning something. The real question is what? Right now, while you watch this, your nervous system is being shaped. Tiny patterns are being reinforced. Every swipe is a rep. Every notification is a rep. Every quick check is a rep. You are not lazy. You have simply been training the wrong muscle for years without realizing it. This is the part most productivity advice never mentions. The science behind this lives in a field called neuroplasticity. Your brain physically rewires based on what you repeat. Neurons that fire together wire together. This is not motivation talk, this is biology. When you check your phone 200 times a day, you are not wasting time, you are practicing something. You are practicing fragmentation. You are practicing escape. You are practicing the smallest possible attention span. After enough repetitions, your brain becomes efficient at that pattern. It becomes your default state of mind. This is why deep work feels painful now. Your brain has been carefully trained for the opposite. Picture this for a moment. You are trying to read a single chapter of a book. Within 2 minutes, your mind itches for stimulation, your hand reaches without your permission. That itch is not weakness. That itch is a trained response. Your brain is asking for the reward it has been conditioned to expect. The little dopamine hit. The quick scroll. The fragmented input. You are not failing at focus. You are succeeding at distraction, exactly as you have practiced. What neuroscience discovered next changes everything. Researchers studying attention found that the modern brain is not damaged at all. It is highly trained, but for the wrong task. The same brain that cannot read for 30 minutes can scroll for 3 hours without effort. That is not weakness. That is mastery in the wrong direction. This means something powerful and almost hopeful. If your brain can be trained toward distraction, it can be trained back toward depth. But the training has to be intentional now. It will not happen by accident anymore. Most people think becoming a millionaire looks dramatic. They imagine champagne, luxury cars, massive houses. It will not return on its own. Not until you replace the daily reps you are already doing. Every day you wake up and feed your brain its current diet. Short videos, quick texts, endless feeds. Every day, that diet gets a little stronger inside you. Every day, the muscle you actually want gets a little weaker. Nobody told you this was happening. The apps did not advertise it. Your phone never warned you. But the training has been compounding for years now, and the bill is coming due in your focus today. If you have experienced this, you are not alone, and you are not broken. You are simply the product of an environment designed to train you a certain way. The good news is that environments can always be redesigned. The brain that learned fragmentation can absolutely learn depth. The pathway is the same, only the input changes. This is where most people give up too soon. They try one focus app and quit when it does not work in a week. But you did not become distracted in a week. You will not become focused in one either. Training takes time because rewiring takes time. Your brain needs repetition in the new direction. The first principle is deceptively simple. Whatever you do daily, you slowly become. If you scroll daily, you become a scroller. If you read daily, you become a reader. If you sit with discomfort daily, you become someone who can sit with discomfort. The brain quietly follows the pattern you feed it. Comment one word below if this hit you. Just type the word focus. It helps the channel, and it marks the moment you decided to notice the pattern. That small act is itself a rep in a new direction. Share what has been stealing your attention lately. Sometimes naming the thief is the first step in taking your hours back. Now let us talk about how to actually retrain the system. The second principle is harder than the first. You cannot just remove the old pattern, you must replace it. A brain trained to seek stimulation will not become calm by force. It will only redirect when given a new target. This is why willpower fails most people. Willpower tries to subtract. The brain only truly responds to substitution. So you do not just put the phone away, you replace what the phone was giving you in the first place. Stimulation gets replaced by curiosity. Quick rewards get replaced by deeper ones. Fragmented input gets replaced by sustained attention on one thing. The third principle involves time, not effort. You do not need long, heroic sessions. You need consistent, short ones instead. 20 minutes of true focus, repeated daily, will outperform one heroic 3-hour session per week. The brain learns through frequency, not intensity. Small daily reps are the entire game here. This is how athletes train their bodies. This is how musicians train their hands. This is exactly how your attention can be trained too. Stay with me here. The next part explains something about your brain you have probably never been able to put into words before. There is a concept neuroscientists call attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, a piece of your mind stays behind. You think you are fully focused on the new thing now, but part of you is still on the last thing you left. After enough switches in a day, almost none of you is fully present anywhere. You feel busy and empty at the same time. This is the exact feeling most people describe at the end of a workday. Tired, but unsure what was actually done. That feeling is not laziness. It is the true cost of a brain trained to fragment itself. Once you see this, you cannot really unsee it, and once you see it, you can begin to change it. The retraining always starts with one small act. Choose one task each morning that gets your undivided attention for 20 minutes. No tabs, no phone within reach, no quick checks allowed, just one thing until the timer finally ends. It will feel deeply uncomfortable at first. Your brain will protest loudly. That protest is the old training resisting you. But every minute you stay, you are laying down a new pathway. Every session, the new pathway gets a little stronger. After 2 weeks, something quiet shifts inside. The discomfort gets smaller. The depth begins to feel possible again. After a month, something stranger happens to you. You begin to crave the depth the way you once craved the scroll. That is the moment the training has officially flipped. You are now becoming a fundamentally different kind of brain. This is not motivation. This is not mindset. This is pure mechanics. The same biology that trapped you can also free you. The same repetition that built the cage can quietly dismantle it. Most people think becoming a millionaire looks dramatic. They imagine champagne, luxury cars, massive houses. They will believe they are weak when they are simply well-trained for the wrong kind of life. You do not have to remain one of them. Now that you see the pattern, you cannot pretend it is invisible. The choice is no longer whether your brain gets trained. It is being trained right now, no matter what you do today. The only choice left is what it gets trained toward: distraction by default or depth by deliberate design. There is one more layer to this most people miss entirely. Your environment is also a teacher, every single hour. The cluttered desk teaches your eyes to wander. The open browser tabs teach your mind to splinter. The phone face up teaches your hand to reach. You are not choosing these things consciously anymore. You are responding to lessons your environment quietly drills into you. So part of the retraining is removing teachers you never agreed to hire. Close the tabs, flip the phone, clear the desk. Each small change is one less rep in the wrong direction. Each small change is one quiet vote for the brain you want. There is also the matter of who you spend your hours around. Attention is contagious in ways most people underestimate. If everyone near you is glued to a screen, your brain absorbs that as normal. If someone near you reads quietly for an hour, your brain absorbs that as possible. You are always learning from the room you sit inside. Choose your rooms with that in mind from now on. There is one more thing worth knowing before you close this video. The training never actually stops, not for a single day of your life. There is no neutral ground in the tension. Every hour you live is teaching your brain a lesson, whether you chose it or not. Rest is training. Boredom is training. Stillness is training. They all teach your brain how to stay with itself again. That is why the people who can focus deeply almost always allow boredom into their lives. They are not avoiding stimulation. They are quietly practicing presence in a noisy world. The next time you feel the itch to reach for something, pause for 10 full seconds. That pause is also a rep. That pause is the beginning of a different brain. Tonight, before you sleep, put your phone in another room for 30 minutes. Read something slow. Sit with the discomfort. That single act is one rep. Tomorrow, do another one. The day after that, another. You are not trying to fix yourself like a broken machine. You are simply training the brain you actually want to live inside. Most people think becoming a millionaire looks dramatic. They imagine champagne, luxury cars, massive houses. It will not return that way. Focus is not coming back. It is being built, or it is being lost every single day of your life. If something in this video named what you have been feeling, leave a comment with the word built. It is a small marker that you are choosing the harder pathway. And if you want more videos that help you train the brain you actually want to live with, subscribe and stay close. Your brain is being trained right now. The only real question is by whom and toward what. Choose your reps. Choose your inputs carefully. Choose what your hours teach your mind to slowly become. Because in the end, you are not what you intend to be. You are what you quietly repeat.